How you doing, folks? Welcome to another vlog. Now it's not a walk this week because I'm trying to get this van finished. Now if you're a regular viewer, you'll remember I've been trying to do this van conversion for the last few months and I haven't posted any updates on this for a while now, basically because I wasn't doing much on it. But we're going away in it in the middle of August and it's now the start of August, so I need to get my skates on. So yeah, some of this footage is a bit old now, but yeah, what we've done this time so far is get a bit of the carpet lining done, some of the ply back in that was in the van before, fasten down the ply floor as well. So yeah, that's about as much as I've done on this update. So yeah, over the next few weeks I need to get the skylight in, and still trying to decide what I'm doing about the bed setup. Because I still need to use the van as a van sometimes when I'm doing shows and stuff. So yeah, my latest thought is that I might use some IKEA bookcases, like the tall ones. Rosie's got one in the house. I was having a look at it tonight and the dimensions of it are pretty much ideal. Two of them in the back, fastened down with brackets and stuff that are removable. Would be basically the perfect size for the mattress that I've got. So yeah, that's the latest idea of what to do for a bed, and then that does free me up to use the van for other stuff as well. So anyway, here's some of the footage of what I've been up to with the van over the last few weeks anyway. See you later. Okay, so it's a bank holiday weekend and I'm back working on the van again, but before I start I needed to get some supplies. So we're down here at the range. So a few people have said they've got a good selection of stuff in here. So I need some silver foil tape, some wood clamps and a few other bits and pieces, so we're going to see what they've got. They didn't have the one thing I went in for, which was the silver foil tape. I did get a couple of clamps and a ratchet strap. So probably coming useful at some point. Well, I went into home base there. I finally found some silver foil tape. £10 a roll for a 15-metre roll. So I've just checked on Screwfix and it's £6.50 for a 45-metre roll. So yeah, there's no way I'm paying that. It's probably cheaper in diesel to get over the other side of Belfast to Screwfix. Anyway, that's where I'm heading now. So I made it over to Screwfix. I ordered two different types. There was one that was only about £3, and then there was one that was about £6. I thought, why is one so much more expensive than the other? And it's massive compared to the other one. Now, the one in home base was smaller than that, and it was a tenner. And then I've got that massive roll for £6, which is probably about 4 times as much the amount. So yeah, don't be getting your silver foil from home base, get it from Screwfix. Okay, so we've got my wee access point in there. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy underneath, but as I say, it doesn't matter when it's covered over the top anyway. So coming along nicely with the thermal insulation now, and just as I'm sort of 3/4 of the way through it, I'm thinking about the next stages of the van conversion. Now there was panelling on the sides here before. It was the whole van was ply lined, and I'm wondering whether to reuse some of it and just cover it in you know, that carpet stuff, or do the tongue and groove wood. I think there'd be less weight doing with the carpet lined wood, I think, but I don't think the wood would fit as well as it did before, obviously because all the insulation's there now. So I might have to, I've still got it in the garage somewhere, get it out and have a look at it, and maybe see about reusing some of it, because there's no point in going out and buying a load of wood if I don't really need to. So yeah, More to do before we get to that stage anyway, so keep on working. Now, as well as buying my fancy new drills, I also got the drill bit set as well. So all my other old rubbishy old ones are going to the charity, I think. But yeah, this the screws that I got, the self-driving screws, they're not exactly the ones that I wanted to get, but I think they'll do the job. So they basically drill a hole for themselves as they're going in, but I've already drilled a pilot hole there. And yeah, the bit that comes with the drill is actually the right size already, I think, because I was just looking on the box. If you want to know what is the correct bit you should be using, it usually says on the side of a box, so that's PH2. So I compared the PH2 bit in the box, and it's the same as came with the power driver there. So yeah, let's drill into the metal and see how we get on. Once I've got them all in, I might go underneath the van and see if I can just spray them with the wax oil that I used in the bottom of the drawers. But yeah, we'll see how we get on here. So another progress update. As you can see, a lot of the lining stuff is now in a lot of these cavities. I was going to put it inside plastic bags, but it was proving pretty much impossible to shove them up these pillars. So I just have to make sure that I've sealed that pretty well. I think I mentioned earlier that I'm not going to put an additional moisture barrier in addition to what I've done already, because I think, you know, this is a pretty good seal. I'm going to put a bit more silver tape and then cover any of these gaps with the silver tape before I put the plyboard back up and put the carpet lining on. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it might prove that I'm wrong and I did need an extra moisture barrier, but I think I should be okay. But I'm just going to do the carpet lining on this panel here first, just so I can have a bit of a go at seeing how it works before I attempt to do any more. So once that panel's done, I'm going to do the whole of these back doors with it. I'm just basically putting off the time when I have to saw into this roof and put the roof vent in. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do now. Cover up these holes and try and cover this. Okay, time to give the glue a go. I'm worried that it might be a bit hot today. It's like 25 degrees, but yeah, I'll do it in the garage so that it's a little bit cooler. I think you're meant to leave it to go sort of dry, tacky before you put the two bits together. But yeah, this is sort of like a test for the rest of it, so we'll see how this bit goes, and that might impact on the way I do the rest of it. Okay, this is what we're using here. Trim spray 120. Shake well before use. Adjust spray head to desired width. Not sure. Spray a uniform 6 to 8 inch onto both substances. I'll have to tack off until dry. Basically I'm just going to cover it, let it dry, stick it together, and see how we get on. Touch dry. Obviously you still want it a bit sticky, don't you? Right, let's try and put them together, see what happens anyway. I think you're meant to leave it for 24 hours once you've stuck it. I don't know where I was up to the last time I did a wee video, but I've patched up most of the gaps in the frame there, but the bit where I did earlier on with the just using the loft insulation there, I think that's a bit too bulky. So when I'm coming to put the carpet liner on, I think it's going to be a bit tricky as it's right to the edge as well, so I'm going to redo that, rip that all out and give it another go with some of the thermal board instead and see how that works. Okay, keep going. So I've just been cutting out the template here from where I took out the old insulation there. So what I'm going to do is cut some of that board just to fit that shape and then sort of patch around it so it'll be not as bulky as it was before, so that I can then carry on with the carpet lining. I'm thinking I might need to order more of this. I don't think it's going to last for the back doors, these side panels and here and here, so we'll see how far we get with it and might have to order a wee bit more. Okay, that's the wheel arch completely covered now in the sound deadening and a bit of silver tape there to completely seal it. So yeah, the sound deadening isn't really meant as an insulator, but I think it'll do for the wheel arch anyway. There may still be the opportunity to put more insulation in once I've got the rest of the board up and the bed in, but we'll see anyway. Okay, I think it's time to put the ply board back up. Well, I'm glad that bit's done. It's pretty scary screwing into your the bodywork of your van, but it had to be done. And yeah, there's no way I could have done it without that tool, definitely. Right, so I'm about to put the carpet lining on the back doors here, so I'm just cutting out this template to give me a rough idea of the sort of size of material I'm cutting. I've only done it halfway down because the bottom bit is going to be obviously covered by this bit that I've already covered, so any bits around the side that aren't covered by that, it'd be easier just to cut strips and do that once I've got the main bit of it done. Oh, wee tip as well, if you're using this carpet line and stuff, don't iron it like I did very quickly lifted the iron off when I realised it was melting straight away. So yeah, you'd need to cover it with a tea towel if you're going to try and straighten it out at all. But anyway, yeah, this is a bit of a fiddly bit of doing the van here, but let's give it a go. Well, it looks like the sunny weather has gone for a wee bit anyway, so just had a torrential downpour there. But yeah, starting to get on with the van. So that's as far as I got yesterday. Got one side completely covered now, and most of the other side done, so I need to patch up the bits. Yeah, I misjudged that bit, but when you're patching up it's easy enough, it blends in fairly well, so not too worried about it. That one looks okay, so hopefully this one will too. So I'm going to keep going. Okay, so just editing this video at the minute, so I realised I hadn't done a wee bit at the end, so I thought I'd just show you at the very end here where we're up to. So the back two panels completely done now, the side panel down, they're done, so we've still got these big panels to do, but yeah, I think I'm going to need to get some more of the carpet lining. So yeah, a lot of work to do in the next couple of weeks. If you're new to the channel, I usually do walking videos most weeks, so there'll be another walking video next week, and hopefully another van conversion video in a few weeks' time. But yeah, got to get this done as we're going away, as I said, in the middle of August. But thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye.